Hi and welcome to the Mobile Web News, the hottest weekly broadcast keeping you current on developments related to the mobile web. I'm Krishna Mitra, engineer at the Magnum Group, mobile website designers, and I'm speaking with Lucky Balaraman, executive director of the company and himself an engineer and designer. So fasten your seatbelt and get out your notepad because here we go. Yo Lucky, the week of September 10th just went by in a blur. What did you see in the blur?
That's like asking me what I saw in a crystal ball, Krishna. First off, I saw Steve Jobs' face and he was looking ugly ugly. You want to know why? Because without batting an eyelid, he crashed the price of the iPhone. He crashed it by as much as $200 for people who bought it last month and $100 for people who bought it before that. My question is, are people going to be happy with this kind of whimsical behavior? I don't think so. And a lot of people are going to think twice before they decide to buy another Apple product. And I can't blame them. Incidentally, the rebate for $200 or $100 is only for things bought in the Apple store. So if you're thinking of going out and buying a nice new high performance graphics card, just forget it. As a matter of fact, you can't even buy iTunes with it. To get your rebate, you have to enter your iPhone serial number and in return receive a message on your iPhone. You can print that out and take it to an Apple store, or if you're shopping online, you enter the credit number. However, when all is said and done, Apple has lost some credibility and needs to make more reparations to restore customer confidence to its earlier level. Next up, we have some very significant news. Google AdWords is going to place your ads on mobile phones by default. If you want that to stop happening, you have to explicitly opt out of that preference. But even before we get there, there's some good news. The mobile ads are free until November 18th. What does all this sugarcoating mean? It means that customers have not been rushing to place ads on mobile phones. Look on the bright side. There are not many advertisers competing with you, so now's the time to start advertising on mobile phones. Let's call it make free advertising hay while the Google sun shines. An important implication of Google's action is that it no longer considers mobile ads as a separate product. It's just an extension of its existing AdWords network. Right, moving on. There have been many times when I've been traveling in an international flight that I've wished I could surf the net as I do in my office or in my home. But my mind immediately knocks that wish down by saying, whoa, that's going to be expensive. It's going to cost you something like $200 an hour if you want to do that. Just forget it. Let me just watch a movie on my personal video screen or listen to some spiel on a radio channel. Well, now it looks like I won't have to go through the knocking down part. That's because an Israeli company has invented an antenna which facilitates incredible transmission speeds. We're talking 20 megabits per second. That's faster than the broadband you get on your cable connection. That means while sitting in your airplane seat, you can download enormous files as well as make VoIP calls using Skype. Both the downloading and the Skyping have been tested and validated. Incidentally, the name of the company is Starling Advanced Communications Limited. Their antenna fits easily on the fuselage of a Boeing 737. And get this, they have smaller antennae for smaller planes. I can't wait for the major airlines to start using this antenna. How about you? Finally, here's a clip for our UK audience. As you may be aware, there are a handful of payment processors operating on the mobile web, like PayPal and Google Checkout. Clearly, they are not doing this for love or to pass the time. They're doing it because they make money when they process your payment. The mobile operators in the UK noticed this, and they thought, hey, we can make money on this too. So the 5 big mobile operators in the UK, namely Vodafone, T-Mobile, Orange, O2, and Three, have gotten together and devised a payment processing function of their own. It's called Pay for It. Interestingly enough, they or a friend of theirs have made it mandatory to use pay for it for mobile phones that are accessing websites via a WAP protocol. A point of interest is that whatever payments you make using pay for it are recovered from your phone bill at the end of the month. This is instead of it being recovered from your credit card bill. But what the heck, it's still being recovered. And that's the news for the week of September 10th, 2007. I'm Lucky Balaraman of the Magnum Group.
And I'm Krishna Mitra. We design mobile websites. Reach us from any of the message forms at mobiweber.com. That's mobiwebber.com. Thanks for being with us. Come back next week. God bless and have a nice day. Bye now.